Hey guys, Nishant from shango.com, and today we're having Microsoft Lumia 640 XL and Nokia Lumia 930 smartphone with us, and we will be comparing these two devices and will help you in deciding that which device is better and which device is more suitable for you if you're going to buy any of these two devices. So let's start it. Let's have a look on our devices. Here is our Lumia 640 XL and this one is our Lumia 930. So first of all, let's have a look on the design. Here is the devices. So as you can see, Lumia 640 XL is an XL phone. It's extra large. It is having a huge 5.7 inch screen. Lumia 930 is having 5 inch screen. You can see here. So it's so huge, you can get the idea just by looking at this. Which one is bigger, you can see. And let's have a look on the design. As you can see here, Lumia 930 is unibody and it is having the metal frame. The back panel is you cannot open the back panel here, it's sealed here. But when it comes to Lumia 640 XL, it is totally plastic body. As you can see, it's polycarbonate and it is having Microsoft branding. Here it's having Lumia branding, as you can see. Then there is a difference in camera placement and speaker as well. In Lumia 930, speaker is at the bottom. Here it's on top. Lumia 930 is a pure view device, so it is having a dedicated camera key, which you can see here. There is an extra key which is for starting the camera, but here in Lumia 640 XL there is no dedicated camera key. So this is one of the biggest difference in the design, other than having the metal frame and the plastic frame body, as you can see here. Again, one important thing is that it is having a unibody design. So those people who do not prefer the unibody phones, for example, there are lots of people who prefer to open the back panel of your devices and change it and export some other back panels or something like this. For example, Lumia 640 XL is having removable back panel, so sometimes you can have the orange one, or you can put back panel of any other color and have a brand new phone. But you can't do this the very same thing with Lumia 930 because the back panel is not removable. So this is all about the design. Basically, if you're into having some beautiful phones, so Lumia 930 is better because it is having the metal frame, but because of that it is also a bit heavier than the Lumia 640 XL. And as you can see the screen, it is having a huge difference. There is a huge difference between the screen of Lumia 640 XL and Lumia 930. Lumia 930 is having 5 inch full HD screen, but Lumia 640 XL is having 5.7 inch screen but only 720p HD. So the clarity is better in Lumia 930. So as you can see here, Lumia 930 is having better clarity, more pixels, more PPI. So and also another important thing is that Lumia 930 comes with the AMOLED screen. So and our Lumia 640 XL comes with the IPS LCD screen. So the difference is huge if you consider the technology used, because since Lumia 930 comes with the full HD screen, 1080p resolution, we need to have the low consumption screen display. So that comes with the AMOLED screen. But if you are considering the huge 5.7 inch screen and you can manage with the low resolution, then you can go with 640 XL. And another very important thing which can be an important factor by your phone is that Lumia 930 is having only one version. That is, it is a 4G phone and it comes with single SIM slot. That's all. But for Lumia 640 XL, it is available in 3G version, it is available in 4G version, it is having single SIM version, and it is having dual SIM version as well. So you're having lots of options. You can even expand the memory. For example, our Lumia 640 XL is having only 8 GB internal memory, but it comes with the memory card slot which supports the SD card of up to 128 GB. But this functionality is not available in Lumia 930. It is having only 32 GB of internal memory, and there is no SIM card memory card slot, so you cannot expand the memory. So it is also a very important factor. And I have already told you about the screen and screen quality. That screen quality is better in Lumia 930. Both of these devices are having Corning Gorilla Glass protection, clear black display used, and the processor used in this device is for Lumia 930, it is a Snapdragon 800 2.2 GHz quad-core processor, and in Lumia 640 XL it is 1.2 GHz Snapdragon 400 quad-core processor. So Lumia 930 is having the high-end processor. It's not the latest, but it's still one of the best one. But Lumia 640 XL comes with an older version of Snapdragon, that is a Snapdragon 400 processor. So if you have a look on our speed test, you can see that Lumia 930 is having better speed, and it is better in terms of performance than the Lumia 640 XL. So if you're a guy who loves multitasking and who is more concerned about the performance other than the just like dual SIM card slots and expandable memory, removable battery, then you can go with the Lumia 930 for sure. Then if we talk about the camera, so let's go back here. On the back side you can see both are having the Z lens, but the biggest difference is that Lumia 640 XL is not a pure view device. In terms of megapixel, Lumia 640 XL is having 13 megapixel primary camera, and Lumia 930 is having 20 megapixel primary camera. But Lumia 930 is having a pure view device, it is having a dedicated camera key, but Lumia 640 XL is not having this feature. Also, Lumia 930 comes with the optical image stabilization, which is not available in Lumia 640 XL. And when you go on the front side, Lumia 640 XL scores above the Lumia 930 because Lumia 640 XL is having 5 megapixel front camera, while Lumia 930 is having only 1.2 megapixel front facing camera. So on Lumia 930, if you are using the front facing camera, you can record only up to 720p HD video, but on Lumia 640 XL you can record up to 1080p full HD video. So it is also an important difference and important buying factor, because if you are a person who loves to take selfie and also, you will obviously prefer Lumia 640 XL because it is having a better camera, better video recording from the front facing camera as well. Then what else we got here is the battery size. So as you can see, Lumia 930 is smaller in size, so obviously the battery is going to be smaller as well. So Lumia 930 comes with a 2420 mAh battery, while Lumia 640 XL is having 3000 mAh battery. Another major difference is in terms of performance. Since Lumia 930 is having a better processor, more high-end processor, and better screen with more resolution, so obviously the power consumption is more in Lumia 930. And since our Lumia 640 XL is having an older processor with clocked at less frequency, and also the screen is having less resolution, the battery consumption is comparatively less. So overall the battery performance is going to be better in Lumia 640 XL and than the Lumia 930. So if you are one of those guys who are very much concerned about the battery performance, you can go with the Lumia 640 XL instead of Lumia 930. And another thing is that Lumia 640 XL is the latest Lumia device, while Lumia 930 came last year. So Lumia 640 XL is having the latest version of Windows Phone 8.1 OS. Both of these devices are having Lumia Denim OS. If you go to the settings, you can see here So you can see here that both of these devices are having Windows Phone 8.1, but you can see here that it is Lumia 640 XL comes with update 2, while our Lumia 930 is having only the update 1. So it is having the latest feature and functionality in Lumia 640 XL than the Lumia 930. Sooner or later, Lumia 930 will also receive all these features and functionality and upgrades, but for now, if you are going to buy a device and if you are considering the latest OS on it, then Lumia 640 XL is slightly better than the Lumia 930. So friends, I think I have covered pretty much everything. So now you know it better what are your requirements and what you want from a phone. So if you are considering a better battery life, bigger screen and removable battery, multiple versions of the phone like dual SIM slots, expandable memory and all, then you can go with Lumia 640 XL. If you are considering a better screen, better camera, better performance overall, then you can go with the Lumia 930 because it's more beautiful as well. It is having the metal frame, unibody, and it looks pretty solid. So it's totally up to you. You know better that what are your requirements. So depending on that, you can buy any of these two devices. Both of these two devices are very good in terms of performance and overall satisfaction. So thanks for watching the video, friends, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more videos, tips and tricks, and hands-on reviews like this. Have a nice day.